What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on with part 2 of the door shell rebuild on this one, so let's get into it. Alright, so I went and got a few steps done on here. As I showed you guys, we got this all welded, put a coat of paint on it. That looks good. Definitely better than what it was. You can see some of the welds on the back side from when I was filling it in. Now I want to put this back in before I build in this corner. Also, I just need to verify that I got this roll correct, because it does butt up real tight right here. Anyway, let's get this screwed back into place. Also did spray a little weld converter on the opposite end of this piece. Now I'm not going to burn it back in right now. What I want to do is just get it in place. Just held in with some screws, and then I'm going to build out the corner. And I'm still undecided on whether I'm skinning the whole door or I'm going to try and fab a bottom patch. If I go the route of fabbing the bottom patch, I'm not going to touch anything. But if I skin the entire door, I'm probably going to pull this hinge plate back out, just blast and treat all the surface rust inside, paint the entire inside of it, if I go that route. Don't know if I am right now. Let's try and get this lined up. Just one screw. I'm not going to screw it tight until I get all of my screws in place. Now let's check our panel. We got a bit more fitting to do. Alright, so really my main area that I got to work on is back here. So we'll just get the grinder out, we'll file that lip down. Close, very close, not there just yet. Just a touch more. Ever so slight right here. That right there is fitting really good. So I think what I'm going to do, I might just put a couple tacks, nothing crazy, to hold it in place so that I can move on to working on to another area. Alright, so I'm just going to put a few temporary tacks in this. I just want to hold it in place. Nothing else. I will cut these later. I do gotta replace this top piece here. It's soft. Hopefully it'll take a weld just to hold it in place for now. Now that's in place, we can start on our next piece, which is right here. Get a different hammer. I need to file this down a bit. All right, I like that. All right, now we got piece number 2, but first, now that it's tacked, we can take advantage and use the actual what's left as a dolly and shape it. Get that slight roll. And take this piece. Alright, kind of eye this out. It sits in just like so. Right, so honestly, I think I jumped the gun a bit on this, so I'm just gonna bring it up just a touch. We need to trim this to there. So clear and blue. There it is, all dressed up. Popped a couple holes for a few spot welds. I'm gonna trim this edge down after it's welded in, but now I'm gonna pull the hinge plate out of here just to make it easier, and I'm gonna start cutting away the old door shell. Alright, so I got the patch. I showed you guys it's all dressed up. Just coated the back side. with some weld through. Now I just want to tack it in place. I'm not going to fully weld it. I just want to tack it where it needs to go, and then I got to make this top piece. So I did warp a little bit from welding it. I put a little too much heat in there, but we'll get through this. All right, that's tacked into place. Right there, it's really tight. I'm gonna get a cutoff wheel. I'm gonna cut that really quick. It opened up a bit here, but that's fine. Now, I'm gonna work on making this top piece really quick. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna finish cutting the rest of the skin here, and we're gonna start the lip all the way down. And I am gonna end this one here just because I don't want the video to get too long. I never anticipated for this video to be 3 parts, but I've had requests for longer videos, more detail, and more real-time working. So I'm trying to provide that. So anyways, I believe we're gonna do a 3rd part, and that's gonna wrap it up for the door shell. So stay tuned because that's gonna be coming up soon, all right? Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.